Roblox just updated this after like 5 years and people are kind of happy. This YouTuber is... Oh brother, Mr. Beast apparently broke the Roblox TOS already somehow. And so much more stuff I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe, because for every 1 subscriber I get on this video, I will pet my cat. But you know what, I might have to change the deal. Okay, so for this video in specific, I'm going to make a new deal where for every 3 subscribers, I will pet my cat. Okay, you guys have just been going too crazy. Either way, we can now move on to the first story, which just happens to be Mr. Beast breaking some rules allegedly, because I saw this tweet on my front page and thought it was interesting. But also, I don't think it's completely true. I don't think this person was being malicious, because Roblox does have this in the rules. But basically, I saw this tweet here from Adam Star Lawyer where he just says, is Mr. Beast starting off by violating Roblox terms of service by using blocks in the group name, with a quote from Roblox's TOS where it says creators are prohibited from using the name Roblox or blocks in any name similar to Roblox. And this is in reply to the tweet from RBX News where basically they show off the new group that Mr. Beast made called Mr. Beast Blocks Games. And yes, you are not actually allowed to use blocks in any way, shape, or form on Roblox if you're making games. People have responded to this tweet, basically not really correcting him, but just like giving more context into exactly what this rule is and entails, such as Roblox RTC saying, "This just a few more words, man," with a screenshot of the actual full rule, where they basically highlighted where it says, in the titles of any experience. So you can still use Roblox or blocks in group names and personal names, but if you're making an actual experience, you can't put blocks or Roblox in there. Now potentially it does mean that you can't use it in groups as well, but Roblox does clearly state that it's only for experiences. Maybe there's somewhere else in the TOS that says you can't use it in groups either, but I haven't found it. So yeah, Mr. Beast hasn't broken any rules, but a lot of people seem to think that he did. So that's it, but now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be a pretty cool update to unions in CSG modeling and Roblox Studio, because Block Studios tweeted out this new improvements are now available for solid modeling. CSG and Studio, these improvements include better performance, robustness upgrades, and more optimized meshes. Now, if you don't know what any of this is, basically if you are a Roblox Studio user, you've definitely unioned parts together to make 2 parts into 1 part before, and if you've been using Studio for a little bit longer, you probably know that unions aren't really the best way to make models and stuff in Roblox, because performance-wise it's just not that good, and there's also a lot of bugs that come with like unioning parts together, so most of the time people kind of stray away from using unions, at least from what I've heard, but it seems like Roblox has made major upgrades to it, because in the screenshots, Bloxy News includes, you can see that the processing time apparently has went down from 43 seconds to 88 milliseconds. That is insane, and then on top of that, they show that these like weird shadow glitches have been like patched, because in the first image there's like these weird shadows in the corners, but in the new version of the union like thingamajig, it just does not happen, which is awesome. They also show now that the meshes that are created with unioning parts together will actually be a lot more optimized in this screenshot. And then they also just show even more stuff where, you know, certain little glitches in these models are just disappearing now because they are using the new union modeling, because unions have kind of just, I don't know, they've always had a lot of problems from what I've heard. I don't really, you know, model or build in Roblox very often, but it seems like Roblox has made some major updates that is going to make it actually pretty good. But now we can move on to the main story that I feel like you guys want me to talk about, and it's basically this guy called Kobe Blocks. Alright, now I don't even want to show any of his videos on my video because they're all very suggestive and inappropriate, but it seems like people are finally catching on to this guy and are shaming him for it with stake, basically just telling YouTube to basically demonetize him, which this is the initial tweet that kind of like exploded this whole story. And ever since this has happened, so many more people have just been trolling this guy because he keeps going on Twitter and saying dumb things, and people are just laughing at him, to be honest. He tweeted 5 hours ago, "How many subs am I getting in 2024? Oh wait, no, he tweeted this as well. "If you saw me in real life, what would you do?" Nothing, you keyboard warriors. Yeah, either way, literally every single Roblox YouTuber had to weigh into this because it was so insane. Like, even Albert was talking about this. Toby said, "Me and Flamingo are chill," in which Albert responded saying, "Who the TF are you, bro?" Yeah, basically people are like trolling this guy, bro. They hate this guy. His videos are so bad, dude. I hate it, man. Is this really what Rivals content has become? Guys, come on. And honestly, I feel bad because this is the only way he can put food on the table, dude, is by doing these weird odd videos, bro. Oh my god. Is he threatening Creek here? Creek, when you die, will anyone really remember you, dude? Are you threatening to kill Creek? Haha, what is wrong with this guy? And now to end off this whole Kobe blocks thing, I feel like the only way to really solve this problem is with this tweet right here from Lied You, because I saw it and it brought up a great point, and I feel like this could be our first step to greatness, okay? Because Lied You tweeted out this, please Nozni, I don't know how to say his name, ban this guy from your game, and honestly, genius, if the developer of Rivals bans this guy from his game, hey, that's step one, and honestly, I think this guy will do it. He seems like a pretty stand-up dude, so, hey, I hope this guy is seeing all this drama, and I hope he takes action, bro, because he totally could right now, and I think that'd be good. I mean, think about it, when Jeremy was breaking rules all the way back in 2020, I believe the Adopt Me devs banned him from the game. Hey, you should do it, man. You just ban him. I think that's a good idea, all right. So this literally just came out as I'm recording this section of the video. But basically, Roblox made a huge update to the chat and how you can actually report messages and get people banned for saying stupid stuff. So here's the Bloxy News tweet about it, where they said you are now able to report individual chat messages sent by other players, a Roblox experience with a video of what it looks like and how it actually works. So if you click on play, you can see that there's now a like 3-dot thing in the top right of the chat. If you click on it, you can click on report abuse, and then inside of that menu, it'll then pop up this, where it'll show all the chat messages that were recently sent, where you can then individually select messages that are bad, and then it'll ask you what was wrong with the message, etc. And then you can then write like a thing here to add extra context to why this message should get this person banned and whatnot. Now this update is awesome, but also I just wonder why they did this in specific, because before, how Roblox used to handle chat reports is whenever you would report someone, it would kind of just scan the whole chat and it would ban everybody that like said something stupid. But now with this, is it just going to like ignore every other message in the chat? Like, I feel like that might be counterintuitive, but also maybe it is a better feature. I'm not really sure actually, now that I think about it. The reason they're probably doing it this way is because it's definitely going to reduce the amount of people that get accidentally like banned in the crossfire. Like, for example, people will get like harassed by someone and then they will say some bad stuff back to them, but then when they report the person, they will also get banned. So I guess this whole new update will just, you know, keep those people safe. The people that are getting harassed and maybe fighting back, which you probably shouldn't do in the first place, won't, I guess, get like affected as well, which I guess could be better. But also I feel like the previous system was just, I don't know, it was good, or it would scan every single person and every single message in that server. I think that was just way better, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with time, and I think this is probably going to benefit a lot more people because, yeah, there's probably be a lot less like false bans with this whole new system. But anyways, now you can move on to the next story, which just happens to be a new trading update. For the longest time, trading has kind of been shelved. Roblox has not cared about trading for a long time. I mean, even their newest limited item that they released was a UGC limited, which I think meant that it couldn't actually be traded. But it seems like Roblox is taking another step in the direction of fixing trading, because they released a pretty massive update, with Rollemans tweeting out this. Roblox just introduced a trade quality filter on the trade page. This helps users sort trades based on their quality. Trade quality filters have always kind of been a thing on Roblox, but I think it would basically just mean that people who would send you low quality trades would get instantly denied. But in this, it lets you sort your trades by these certain quality filters, which is, I think, a lot better. But I don't know, this is just very promising to see, because now you can see people in the comments saying all we need now is removal of holding, pending, and two-step, and new limiteds. Guys, that's a pretty big ask, especially for Roblox, who is notoriously lazy. But yeah, it's a pretty cool update, and honestly kind of interesting, because I thought trading was dead. I thought Roblox was shelving it completely and probably going to delete it soon. But no, it seems like they care about it again, which is pretty cool, and we can move on to something that's pretty cool. Because the whole feedback update has finally been released for some people, with Bloxy News tweeting out this. Roblox is now beginning to test feedback when rating an experience, with a little GIF that shows exactly what the feedback page looks like, where you can upload experiences for friendly community, fun and engaging, perfect with friends, great art style, blah 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 blah. And that's just pretty cool, dude. Now I don't know what exactly happens with these feedback thingies, like do the developers directly see them? I don't know, there's a little blurb here that might be a little blurry, but it says responses are shared anonymously. By sharing, you grant Roblox and the creator the right to license and use your suggestions for feedback for any reason and without any obligation. Okay, so I guess the developers do actually get to see these reviews and feedbacks, which is actually pretty cool. But now we have the last story, which just happens to be Tobu. If you don't know who Tobu is, he's a music artist. He makes EDM type of stuff, I'm pretty sure, but basically his music had a chokehold on the Roblox like a couple years ago. But ever since Roblox deleted every single audio over 7 seconds, cracked down on copyrighted stuff, Tobu's music has not been on the platform, but as of today his music is finally back on Roblox with this tweet right here that says that it just is back on Roblox. Now this is insanely hype. If you know, okay, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, why this is a big deal? You're never gonna get it, okay? But this is massive, bro. And all of the comments are just super duper excited about this being back on Roblox, and now you're going to be able to hear Tobu Candyland once again in random tycoons and OBs and stuff like that, and it's awesome, dude. I'm so happy.